Hey guys, welcome back to Sims 4 Let's Build. It's actually our first Let's Build that we've done in a while. I said I would be streaming today to do a Let's Build for Cole's house because I've picked our next chapter 3 alphabet baby, and it'll be Cole. I've also picked a job for him. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I still haven't picked though if I want him to go to uni like his mum did or he'll just get the job. But today we're going to be building the house that he will be moving into. We have a budget about 50,000 simoleons. So we hope that the house will come under that. This money will be coming from his mum because we'll have that. Because Annabelle did it for Blossom, Blossom's going to do it for Cole. So our next build will be this one, Newcrest. Because Annabelle started here, Blossom's here, Cole will be here. His baby then will be in this one. Can't live there. Well, you probably could live there. But our next baby then will be there and so on. So I have already started putting stuff into this world. As you can see, we've got a park, vets, a library, a gym, another park, calf. Someone's already living here. I did not put them in this world. And we've got 3 houses. I am going to put more houses. Obviously, we do need them. Now, I don't know where to put Cole. I was thinking about this area by year. We're going to start off with a 1-bedroom house like Blossom did. She started off in a 1-bedroom house and then we worked our way up then to the 3-4-bedroom house we have now. So we need room. I don't want to stick him on a massive lot. Not yet. He may actually move. He may be a sim that actually moves home because he needs the room. But right now I think we should stick to a 30 by 30. I want him to be... This one's cheaper. And that's a 40 by 30. You know, I think I'd actually stick him up here because there's a little bit more room. I don't have an idea of how I want the house to look. Now, with Blossom's I did, and with Annabelle's I did. However, with Cole's I don't. Now, this area, it seems nice. It's close to the shops. He's got a neighbour. Got a little calf across the room. He's got a pond behind his house. Yeah, I think this is a good area for him to live in. How do I want this house though? I'm guessing the house is this way? Where's the... Are we going from that way? So then we have a big back garden, or are we going that way? I think we'll go... I don't know, I can't remember. Where does Sim spawn? Do they spawn on this line or that line? I think they spawn on that line. House is meant to go that way. But then when you look at the house on the main, like picking where you want to go, it's this way. I think we'll build it this way. We could always turn it around if it looks stupid, that's fine. So, how do we want this 1 bed? We are going to stick that it's going to be a 1 bed, 1 bathroom. We're going to add on stuff later on. Let's get... I want it to be on a higher up. I want it to be a platform. I want there to be a front garden, so we're going to move this back a bit. And obviously he doesn't need a big house because it's only going to be him. But I do want him to have his own gym. He's going to have his own gym. I can somehow see how this is going to work. Okay. So if I stick that there. Let me take the walls down. Right. That can be the gym. That can be a bedroom. that's all going to be the main bit of the house. However, I do want him to have a porch, so he can come out and sit out. And that bedroom went a little bit too big. There. So this is going to be a Jack and Jill. Now, if you don't know what Jack and Jill is, it's when two bedrooms are connected to one bathroom. So, he'll be able to go to the gym, use the bathroom, come into his bedroom, come out, or he'll have his back door that he can go through. Let's pick a colour for him. Let's go for a navy. Now, let me see. I do like that though. I don't like that though. Now, when someone comes over to the house, they're not going to be able to use the bathroom unless they go through his bedroom, which, to be honest, I don't actually mind that. Let's do the front. How do I want the front to look, and what windows? Because I love Sims having a load of light. I am not obsessed with it, but I do like them having a lot of light. Do we go black or white? Let me go white. And then there's a door that matches that, which is the one I was just messing around with. Are those windows right? Or do we go smaller windows? We can always go those. We go big. We can go there. One I always like using for the kitchen. I'm gonna use the same door for the back. Like that. Let me try getting rid of them. Let's put those there. Did you say that was right? Do you know what? I don't mind it. Like I said, I like Sims having a load of light though. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one. But then we have windows like this that we could have in a white. That doesn't even go, does it? Like, I'm not into like, oh, it has to match and all of that, but the only thing is that these windows don't have one that's on the side. I've made up my mind. I like these ones. It just looks a bit stupid because it's clipping to the top. Now, I could always make this taller. Do you know what? Making that tall actually works. Okay. We're going to have the same windows end for his bedroom. And then for the gym though, I am going to go for these. Which wall are we having? That wall will have the mirrors on. There. Because later on in the line, like, if he didn't want to have a gym no more, he could be like, this could be like a conservatory or something like that. A green room, as they call it. Fancy windows. Sorry, I'm just checking windows that I don't usually use. Right, we need a door for here. I don't want to use the same one that we used. Or will I? No, I don't want that. Let's see. Like that. Okay, right, let's put, I'm going to be all over the place, so I'm going to think of something and go to it. I'm not going to keep looking at the same thing. Just to let you know. I would like some kind of colour for outside. Let's go for the dark brown. Oh, saying that, this is what Blossom's got on hers. Let's change that. But then he doesn't want people knowing that he's got a gym. That's the only thing. Oh, we could always do a wall. Like that. And then we could bring back these. Like that. Oh, where's the taller ones? Like that. You know, I don't mind that. I'm not usually one to stick just a normal wall like that. But I don't think he would want people knowing that he's got a gym. Okay, let's stick that window then also here. Just for now. Right, let's get some lights. What lights do we want? I don't mind these ones. We could always change out the lights, it's fine. Just need something to just brighten up the floor. We're gonna go carpet for the bedroom. And then everything else then, I think we're gonna go for a nice wood. Ooh, what's that one? Oh, I like. And then we'll go tile for the bathroom. There we go. Oh, this tile, this wooden then would carry outside. There we go. Right, let's do his bedroom. We need a bed. And then this comes with matching. No, they're matching with it. Let me just change the colour of them. There we go. Let's put some wall lights up because I do like a good wall light. And then on the side unit, I don't usually put alarms. Make it more. I feel like Blossom would have come over and decorated for him. She'd be like, "Oh, you need some colour. You need some plants." It's like, Mum, really? I don't need all of this shit on the side. It's like, well, I'm decorating it, not you. Maybe some bobs. Why, you put one item on it and you can't use it? There's loads of room. Oh. It's fine. I'd rather have the men's aftershave stuff on there than that. I know there's a way of doing it, but ooh, I do want that done. Now, wait. There we go. I need that there because these can change to different things. No, I don't think he'd have a, what is it, a bowling ball? We'll get rid of that. He'd definitely have the rest. We should just change though the items as well, not just the balls. We need a dresser. Oh, we can fit a dresser, that's fine. I'm gonna leave those in the bathroom for a minute. I'm gonna place them somewhere. Let's do a dresser, which actually has a matching dresser to the bedroom. Let's do curtains. Curtains. Ooh, I don't know. No, absolutely not. I know, but he's a boy or a man, ain't he? He's gonna be a man, so he's not gonna have nice, pretty curtains. But then saying that, like I said, Blossom did the room up for him, so she's gonna stick curtains. She's gonna like, oh, these are nice curtains. It's like, man, really, I don't need curtains. Are we going for a grey? Ooh, we can go for a black. Oh, we're so gentle when putting these up. Let's go for a black. Oh, do we do, wait there, let me have a look. Do those ones. Like, I know they're the same curtain, but when do men really actually pin their curtains up, like, you know? It's usually the woman that does it. So it's like he's already slept in the room, like, unclipped them from the wall, and he's like, yep, that'll do me. Do we need a rug? Nothing like a rug. If we can go for like a navy, to bring the navy out. I'll keep looking. I need a navy. Maybe? I know, but this end is pulling off vibes that he's gonna go to uni, and I still don't know if I want him to go to uni. Do you know what? I actually like it though. It's a boy's man's room. Like, you gotta understand though, if Cole finishes school early, so if he graduates early, then he'll be moving out as a teen. So he still needs sort of a teen room. I'm gonna stick a TV in his room, because these days, who doesn't have a TV in their room? We can stick more stuff. I need to make sure I'm keeping everything low, like price low, for now. I need some knickknacks. Do you know what? It's simple, but I like it. I'm going to have a basketball in the corner. This is where you'll just dump stuff. We need wallpaper up. Now I could go full on navy. I think that's a little bit too much blue. So, do you know what? That actually works. I actually like that. Maybe like when he starts getting money, and then he'll do his room up. Obviously the house will be done up as well. Let's get posters on the wall. We need posters. Ooh. Oh, wait there. I want to change the color. typical like boys' room. Like I tell you that now. It's like, yep, we need all that. Ooh. I'm not one to actually stick a load of posters on a wall, but I think this actually suits. It suits him. He's gonna have a load of posters of everything on in his room that he likes. Because you've got to understand, like I said, he's going to be a teen when he moves, so he's not gonna be like married or anything, like, you know. His girlfriend, if he ever has a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you know, it's like, oh, you know, typical teen room. Right. Let's see how much we got. Okay, 11,000. We're doing good. I think the price will go up as soon as we do the gym, because gym stuff can be very expensive. Now, I don't want him to have top stuff with the gym. I want that I want that to be one of our goals with him, is that he'll start off with not good gym stuff, and then every time he like gets a bonus from work or something like that. Oh my god, I have something on my nail. He'll upgrade his gear. My nail split in a really bad way that actually goes across. What's going on there? Anyway, bathroom time. Now, I love Sims just having a shower. And I think that's what we're going to start off with. Or do we do a bath and shower? Because this bathroom's quite big. However, I do want I want him to have this in here. Yeah, I think we'll start off with a shower, and like I said, we could upgrade to a bath and shower. Let's see what we've got. I would love this shower without the tiling on the back. We haven't picked what type of like, see, it's like trying to find tiling now that matches what's there. That's a plain one. It's a black one. It's a white one. Okay. We can always move this window. Alright. We need a sink. A sink. I don't want the colour coming through. So the bedroom's navy and black, and then the bathroom then will be like white. Well, seeing that, we've got the navy on the floor. We could always change the tiles though. I would like a wash basket. I would like worktop space because I think that would go nicely in here like that. So then this will go here, and then we'll have a plant. I have 2 plants in my bathroom. They're up on the windowsill though. The one's dying, but I don't really care about that one, to be honest. Oh, look how ditty that plant is. That is so cute. Oh. That's a big plant. I don't think that goes though. I didn't realise that plant was so small. Oh look, it's like, this is what you're growing up to be. Right. Mirror. We got really white in the bathroom. Do you know what? I don't actually mind that. Because we can always add colour with the walls. Okay. What colour? I am not doing brown. Colour shall we go? Where's the full tile there? Huh. Yeah, I don't want to go dark because we're dark in the bedroom. Ooh, I like that. We got like a... Ooh. It's not dark, it is actually quite bright. Wow. I like the grey. We're gonna go for the grey. Let's change that to the grey. And then the flooring tile we can also change to a grey. Do you know what? Not bad. Oh, I do want the wall lights though. I'm thinking about changing the window. Let's have that. The only thing is if you jump out the shower. Jump out the shower and like, you know. I can stay where it is. That wall light can move there. That wall light then can go above the toilet. There. Right, let's put little accessories in. Sure, he'll have washing stuff. Hello, can I have a look? Thank you. Oh, actually, you'd have it upside. No, you'd have it inside. The only thing, right, is that I can't now look at the wall there. Hang that there. And then people are going to shout, obviously, because the toilet roll. Because I don't usually stick the toilet roll. Because they just don't use it. But whatever, this build. There you go. Obviously, we need a blind or something over the window. We can go that one. We can go a very cheap one. I don't mind. Actually, I don't mind that one. Let's try a different color though. Or do we want the blind already down? Do we have a blind that's already down? Like that one's way too thick. Could have something like that on the window though. Here's the colour. Okay, maybe not. Do you know what? I don't mind that. It means he could still have light coming in, but then, you know, he can get out the shower and do his thing in the bathroom like that. Okay, that's the bathroom done. Let's go into the living room kitchen area. Now, I think this is a lot more room than Blossom had when she started off. So, we are going to keep the same colour units. Oh, actually the black one's nice. No, we're going to keep the same white units that we've got in the bathroom. Let's get ourselves a corner piece though. There we go. We're going to get ourselves that to me is the standard cooker because I don't like them really too much. Let's go for a deep fridge though. Now, let's put all of this here. Fridge right there. Okay. a sink. Microwave. Wow. Let's see. Now we need living room. Now he's gonna be a single sim. So do we get a sofa or do we just get a chair? You could technically get 2 chairs, couldn't you? I do want that for the front, thank you. Do we get 2 chairs? Or do we just get a small sofa? No, honestly, he wouldn't go for something like that. Or would he? Let's see what other ones. That's garden furniture. Maybe you'd get garden furniture. It's like, right, I've only got a budget. But then Blossom's paying for all of it, so he would sort of have newish stuff. Okay, she wouldn't be paying, like, you know, a lot of money for a sofa for him, but he would still have a nice sofa, you know? It's like, pick the sofa, I'll buy it. I'm going back to navy. I do this a lot when building houses. It's like I'll start off with a colour in a bedroom or a living room and I'll try to drag it all the way through the house, and it's like, that's too much of one colour. I really need to, you know, stop. Now this, I don't mind. Because it's a 1-bedroom house, right? So he needs as much storage as possible. I don't think that's a good distance away. And we're gonna go for that. I'll plant her in the corner. I'm obsessed with having plants in the house. Actually bring that a little bit closer. What colours did they do? He's a typical man though. Men go for black and grey, don't they? Change the kitchen a little bit. Okay, maybe we keep some white because, you know. Sure. We need a bin. We need a bin. Let's start off with a cheap bin. Let's get alarms and that in because, you know, we need safety in this house. Let's do that there and that there. We'll grab this and it'll go to this wall. There we go. We need a light by there, and then I'm gonna move and have another light by here. Okay, right. So if he's gonna be going to uni, he'll be needing a computer. So we need a desk. We're needing a desk. We'll just grab that, and we'll be needing a computer. We'll go for a cheap one. A chair. We'll go for a cheap one. The only thing is. Sure, we'll stick it there as well. We do need a bookshelf. We could just have books up on the table like that. Maybe we have one with plants on the opposite side. Sure. The bin can go by here. he would eat his food at the sofa or on the sofa. We do need curtains. I'm gonna drag these forward. Or not. I don't like them. Whoa, they're massive. Whoa, they're big. Wait. Something like that. For the front. Maybe let's change the colour. Got a blue again. Maybe yellow. To bring the yellow out on the chair and the sofa and that. Actually, do you know what? Let's look at the front of the house. We need a rug. Let's change the colour though. No, I don't want this rug. No. No. Ooh. Oh, I like. I do not like the layout though. Maybe we switch it round. I know it seems stupid, but you know what? I prefer it that way. Yeah, I like it that way. We could always stick, actually, let me think, a table by here. Do we have a yellow one? One yellow and blue in here. That should be enough room for them to go past there. If there's a problem, then there's something wrong with the sim. What else do we need? We've got a full kitchen. We could put units up, but... Well, actually, do you know what? I think the units would actually bring the thing together. These the rooftops we could use? Does that work? Okay. And now are we gonna have a tiled? No. Picking the colour that's right. Or are we just gonna have it over where the kitchen is? I think we just have it where the kitchen is, you know. It feels like I gotta stick a wall there to like divide the room up. But then I don't know if the sim will be able to pass there. Let's try that. Let's put a wall up. That means then we'd have to move that. That then could go by there. And we would need to move that to there. You know, I actually like that. It's divided. Then the living room. We need to pick the colour for the living room. blue. Too blue, she says. Brings the yellow out. And that's the same wallpaper that the Blossoms got. So should we do that? Like, that brings the yellow out, but then I don't like it. It's nothing that a teen would pick though, would it? Oh, I don't like that. Oh no, 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 no. Hell no. Hell no. We're not doing that, we're not doing that. Let's try not pick. Nope, that's tiled. Maybe we bring what's in his bedroom, but maybe a different colour. Oh, that's got flowers on it. It's subtle. Because his bedroom's plain, but it has a border. Maybe we just go for the white. And I'm going for it. Need some artwork on the walls. Posters. I feel like that's very teen. They're not for the living room. Saying that teenagers would stick anything up in the living room and then. Ooh, let's get him signed like jerseys. Yeah. It's got yellow and blue, which I didn't want to have the same colour for this one, but hey. We've got it. And then we need something else on this one. Maybe a movie he likes, a movie poster, or a game. Ooh, or a game poster. It's signed. Ooh, I like that. Right. So he's got. I always forget things in kitchen, so I've got to go through it. So we've got a bin, because that's the main thing I actually forget. We've got a bin, we've got a fridge, we've got a sink, we've got a cooker, we've got an alarm up on the wall you just can't see, and we've got the microwave. Bathroom, we've got a shower, a sink, a toilet, and a dryer and that. The bedroom's complete. Here he's got music and TV and books technically. Oh, technically we don't need so many books then. We could have like a lamp or something. What to do with a little lamp? What kind of lamp? Little lamp, she says. That's bloody massive, it's bigger than the PC. But, do you know what? I think that's good. So I think that area is done. He's not gonna have any pets. I think the first thing he gets will be a pet. And this is vibing dog. But we don't have, I don't think we only got room for a dog. Anything for a dog. So it may have to be a cat if he's gonna get an animal, maybe. Okay. The gym. Let's get into Jimmy stuff. Now, he'll be into yoga because he'll be into looking after himself. So we'll get some yoga stuff for now. He'll be needing gym stuff, which is at the bottom. Just scratch my elbow on it. A bike. You technically use a bike because it is gym stuff. We'll get some sporty stuff out. I think you're going to be guessing, you can tell what we're going to have for his job. Okay, that's a cheap runner. And then the cheap... When I say cheap, that's 3,000. Oh, that's cheap. There we go. We're going to start off with cheap, and then every time he gets a promotion or he gets a bit more money from somewhere, then we'll upgrade his gear. Now, I don't usually play with a basketball court, but I think he will have one. That's one of his goals for the house, is to have his own basketball court. Am I going to give him a bike? I don't know if I'm going to give him a bike, though. So let's sort out with what we've got. We need the mirrors. Where's the triple mirrors? There they are. Put those up on the wall. There we go. I'm hoping he can use all of that now. Music. We do need some music, so we can put that on and pump away. That didn't sound right. Work out. Can work out. I'm gonna bring the wall lights through. And I'm gonna bring the wall lights actually outside as well. Because I like these wall lights. Okay, they look stupid that high up. I'll bring them down. Now, would he have blinds or anything for the gym? Let's see our curtains that we've got. Oh, there is a blind I like, but I think it's too short. Yeah, that's way too short. We need some lanky blinds. They're nice. More of a baby room type of thing. Whoa, that's way too tall. Like, you wouldn't want blackout stuff, like. You'd want a blind that is like electric and it goes, you press the button and it zips up, like zoop. I don't think we actually have tall blinds. Oh, wow, they fit. We'll go for the white. Yeah, do you know what? I don't mind that. What colour did we go with? The grey. Now it looks stupid, but you've got to think they come all the way down and they go all the way up. Okay, we got some exercise and stuff up here. I need to move these around though. Should be fine there. That then can be moved to like here. Is alright. Fitness bug. We need stairs. I completely forgot about our stairs. There we go. We can actually come downstairs. I need a copy of them. And we're gonna go for the front garden. And swivel that round. Let's move them there. Oh, let's move them again. I'm going to shorten this. We are going to get a fence up. I think he'd be one as well there. Oh. There we go. He'd be one for his privacy as well. he'd like having his own space, but he'd also like being like, you know, private about it. Going all the way around now. Let's have a look. Our budget. Okay, we're at 34. Our budget is 50, so we're under budget. We are under budget. I'm gonna stick a roof on. And this roof will cover the back bit as well, so everything in the back. So we can still do yoga in the rain and stuff like that. Will it cover the front though? Maybe I do this. Does that look stupid? Looks stupid because we got the wrong ones. I keep forgetting this house is taller than it is. There we go. Now we could always bring that. We'll do this way. We'll do it my way. There we go, and then you come back here. We'll have one of them. I hate doing roofs. I hate it with a passion. Absolute hate doing roofs. In Sims 3, we used to have an automatic button where you just wanted to put a roof up, you clicked on it and it'd give you a roof. Nah, don't have that no more. I do want a stone wall outside. Maybe not like that. Very dark. Outside's lit up. Inside's all lit up. Okay. I'm missing a couple of things, so let's give him a bin. Go. Let's give him a garden. I love doing gardens. Let's do this. All of it. Actually, a circle would actually be better. That'll be a garden there. Okay. Go back to the square. Tiles for the ground. We're gonna go black. Or not. Let's bring center. And go for a gray. Huh. Here we go, gravel. Ooh, gravel. Let's go for a darker gravel. No, I didn't want that to go like that though. So we're gonna bring it out. do some plants. Just gonna pick some things out. Let's add some colour. There's a little right, now let's place it all. He's not going to be a big garden room, however, his mother is, so she'd probably come round and plant some of this for him. I'm just placing where I feel like it needs to go. Another one of them. And that's how I do my gardens. Something simple like that. Let's put some rocks in. I'm not one to put rocks in, but I feel like recently rocks are looking nice. You know what? It's simple, but I like it. Now, let's add a tree. His mum's like, oh yeah, it's still gonna look pretty in your garden. It's like, Mum, seriously, I'm not a garden person who's gonna keep this stuff alive. It's like, it's alright, I'll come round. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I bet you will. I bet you come round. Do you know what? That's a nice house. Well, I like the garden anyway. I think he'd have a drive by year. I think we can stick that gravel down as a bit of a drive. Where's this one? Let's bring it here. Bring some dirt in. Now we need a car. And the only cars I've got are toy ones, so we're gonna level it up. If I can find it. There it is. There you go. I feel like I need to bring the gravel over actually. There. Now let's put some lights. Now I'm not gonna put anything along here yet. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm not gonna put anything along here yet. I'm going to, I don't want to build him a fully nice house. I want him to work towards that, like Blossom and Annabelle have. So his goal is to make this to at least, like, I don't know, a 3-4 bedroom house, back garden all done and fenced in. You know, the front garden looking, well, I said the front garden looks actually quite nice, but the front garden looking, you know, up to tip top. I feel like it needs another tree though. Yeah. So he's got somewhere to sit on the front. Come in, he's got a computer, desk area, TV, somewhere to have some around. He's got a full bedroom, he's got a full bathroom, he's got a gym. He's got a lot of gym stuff outside. The only thing is that we haven't done the back garden. I'm not going to do the back garden. We've given him a drive. He's got a nice little front garden. I think he's sorted. We've got all the alarms in. Yeah, I think we're sorted. This is Cole's house. This is where he's going to be living. If you don't know his job yet, then I don't know what to say. There's a lot of gym stuff there. We are going to give him perks of living here though. What shall we give him? Is there anything to do with the gym? For musicians skills. This is good for giving off vibes or creative painting, writing, woodworking. This is homely. You can master cooking, handiness skill and gardening. The light is painting and photography. Is there anything for gym? They're vampires. That's for dogs. This is for logic and science. This is for education, homework faster, they study longer without getting exhausted. They also enjoy bonus or skill building. We're going to go for that, just in case he does go to uni. This one is for, oh yeah, he finds money in simple places, ain't it? Quiet place. It's great for reading. Skill faster for reading. We don't mean vibes. Local schools are great. Oh, he's not gonna have kids yet, so we don't need that. Faster internet. This is good for programming, gaming, and writing skills. Sure, he'll have that. Conversational. There's nothing for gym. There's nothing of like if you work out at this lot, you know. It's not going to be a celebrity house yet. Oh. There's nothing for gym. He's not a painter. Home skills, I guess we'll go for this one because his cooking levels will go up higher. And we don't like Sims that don't have high cooking skills because they like to burn shit. Are we gonna have any negative trades on this? Technically recycling isn't a negative trade. Which we're gonna go for. Now he will have to buy a recycler and we can stick it right by you. He'll have to have solar panels up on the roof. What else is it for recycling? There's other things for recycling as well. Like collecting water in that. I don't know if he'll do that. It's not going to make the house look nice. But then we could always build like a greenhouse and have the water system by the greenhouse. That'd be on a later project. But I think we are done. This is Cole's house. It is technically it's a 2-bed, but we're going to keep it as a 1-bed. Oh, wait, we didn't do the, oh, Dopey. We didn't paint the bedroom. The gym. What? No. Gym colours. Very... Do you know what? I actually quite like that for a gym. Right, now we're done. So we have a living room, dining, kitchen area with a little office. He's got a full bedroom. We have a full bathroom with our washer dryer. And we also have a gym and a load of equipment for him. This is Cole's house. And we came under budget. It's 36,000. However, if I'm going to save the lot. It is technically a 2-bed, but I will class it as a 2-bed. There you go. And I will upload that to the gallery. That is done. Now if we come out of this and go into that. Right, this is Cole's house. He looks a bit sad for now. It's still under budget. Our budget was 50,000 simoleons. We got under budget. It's 39,000 simoleons. So you'll have 20,000. I'm not going to give him the 20,000. We'll have that in like when Blossom dies. It'll be like inheritance or something like that. So Blossom's going to buy this house for him. He'll be able to move in when he's a teen, but he has to finish school first. Now, with Blossom, she graduated early. Fingers crossed we can get that done with Cole, but we'll see. But yeah, that is it. That's all I wanted to do today was build Cole's house. I'm not going to add anything onto it. If I remember, if I've forgotten something, then I may add it, but like the greenhouse, recycling stuff, that can all come when he's moved in. I am back on Monday. I don't know what I'm playing yet. I don't know if I want to play Vault Hunters or if I want to play Sims. We are due a baby though on Sims. Blossom is pregnant again. So we may come back and play that. Obviously I can't play in the backgrounds because usually I play in the backgrounds with aging off to get skills up. And I can't do that because she's pregnant. So we may do that on Monday. We'll see. But I will let you guys know on X, Twitter, what I'm planning on doing for Monday and what time. So I will see you on Monday. Bye!